Yo, what's good, people? Welcome to the channel where we talk about music licensing, music production, and music business. If you love any of the previously mentioned, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all my latest content. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you know exactly when that new content is dropping. Shout out to everybody in the stream so far. Let me know where you guys are from and what you do. Yo, I'm excited, man. I'm excited tonight. Last week was dope. Hopefully everybody recovered from what Flares did and all of that stuff, so we're good. We got our confidence back this week. We can start fresh. So let's get it. Roy Spearman in the building. What's good? David Love, what's up? Wes Boyce, what's good? David Love, you are early this time. Shout out to David being on time tonight. Michael Connor, what's up, man? Good to see you. King Doobie Music was good. My guy Zay Wilson in the building. What's up, man? Hopefully y'all feeling good. How y'all feeling? Let me know while I pick my beard out. Orlando in the building. Nice. Dallas, Texas. Super dope. I see the warm climates in the building. Matt Risco, what's up from Toronto? Shout out to Matt. Flares is in the building. Flares is here and he's ready. I think Flares is like number 4 on the list, man. He's coming. He's coming. All right. We're good to go. All right, man. Let's dig into this music. Audio Within, what's up? We got Vancouver, Canada in the building. Phoenix, Arizona, what's good? Prince Moraine, something like that. Chicago, Illinois in the building. What's up, EJ from Florida? Super dope. Yes to the West. Indeed. Love it, man. Love it. Did you receive my music? I'm not sure, man, but we're about to go through this joint. We go through in order, starting with today. I sent out the email this morning for people to get their early submissions in. That's everybody that's on my email list. And if you did not get that email, you should be on my email list. Go to clintproductions.com/6steps. That'll give you a free guide on how to get started in sync licensing, and it'll put you on my email list, so you'll be the first to know when submissions open up. If you didn't, it's all good. The instructions to submit is in the description. And if you want to bump the line or skip the line, then just do a super chat, $25 preferred, and we'll bump you up and listen to your music. But if you don't do that, we're going to go in order. David Love was early across the board. Look at this. David Love he's the first submitted 4:44 a.m. Listen, David Love was up at 4:44 a.m. Eastern time submitting music for this stream. That's dedication right there. Shout out to you. Get the DJ horn for being up that dang on. I ain't up at 4:44 a.m. I don't get up till 5, but man, you were on it, bro. So shout out to David, man. Let's get started, man. We're gonna see what David been cooking up. Let's see. Michael Connor says, for the newbies, this is the newbie disclaimer. For the newbies, you will need flame resistant clothing for Flare's track. It's straight up raw fire. I appreciate that. Probably on Twitch, probably hanging out. Just like, well, I'm up. I might as well submit this track for the stream. I ain't mad at it. All right, let's get it, man. Skull Kid EP2. Look, our audio's working right. Okay, it's gonna be a good one. Love this little synth flute thing. How you playing all of this, David? I wish. Yo, so I like the track. You said you're not playing it though, so does that are these loops? Because if they're loops, you already know how we feel about the loops, man. But overall, like I think the vibe is dope on this joint. I would probably do the EQ, the clap, turn it down just a little bit, and then EQ some of the high end off of it a little bit. Because that joint was a little spicy. I know you like your drums spicy. But I like the vibe. If they're loops though, then I don't know if it's gonna work for TV, man. If you're using loops, but love the production, love the arrangement, love the drums, like how you let the track breathe a little bit with the drum break. Super dope. So yeah, man, dope track. I'm rocking with it. These aren't loops, it's MIDI rearranged. Oh, then yeah, dude. I mean that's. If you rearranged and went in and rearranged MIDI and kind of created your own thing, then yeah, that's still original. Yes, it did not have the sting ending. Great catch, Will Harvey. See, man, y'all on it. I love it. Yeah, so that sting ending, because it looks like you're fading out. So you already know, Dave, you got to have that sting ending on there for it to be TV ready. Michael Connor, did you get my track? I sent it Monday. Unfortunately, I didn't. So this is what I do. Like literally every time I log in for a new stream, I start at like today's date. I used to do yesterday's, but I kind of changed the submission thing, the submission day. So I start with the day of the stream to start from the day, pretty much. I don't know why I said it that way, but yeah. So the only way it's gonna get on this like today's playlist is if it has a date for today. Other than that, I won't get it. We won't play it. So just a heads up for anybody submitting. If you're trying to submit super early, I get it. I'm not mad at you, but it just won't make the playlist. So all right, we started it off dope with David. Let's check out this next joint from Brian Lee. It's called Feds. Oh, he said the flute ends it. I'm rocking with it. We'll have to change up a little bit halfway through this section. Not mad at that. Build back up. This one's almost there. So this one's almost there. Just a few tweaks and then it'll be ready for TV. The structure, like you have it, but there has to be something added after after 8 bars. With the section where you have the drums in, like if you halfway through that section where the drums are playing for both sections, because you have it in here twice, got to have something to kind of build that instrumentation up. Or you can take something out that you have in that section, just take it out for the first 8 bars or 4 bars or whatever it looks like on your grid in the DAW, to make it build more. And then the second time where you got the drums coming in, maybe only bring some of the drums in, and then that'll kind of help it change up a little bit more. And then finally, I would have a stronger sting ending instead of breaking back down to just the synths that you had. I would just sting out right after the hook with a nice boom sting ending, kick, crash, bass, and everything hitting on the one. But that joint's ready. Shout out to Brian Lee submitting that. Sting ending definitely needed. It's about ready. It's ready for like sonically, production wise, it's ready for TV. So shout out to Brian Lee, man. That boy Craig, clean drums for sure. West Boyce with the fire emoji. Yeah, David Love likes the vibe on this one. Yeah, joint was dope. They'll eat that up on TV all day. Reality TV all day. G McCray is back in the building. Yo, so G submitted something. Was that last week? I didn't know it was G. He submitted it. I think he was like logged in with a different email or something. But he submitted something. I didn't even know it was him. Like, shout out to G McCray, man. This dude is a brilliant individual. Because we're used to the 80s vibes, man. He sent something. It was fire. All right, this is Flashback from G McCray. Love these synths. Yeah, Stranger Things all day. I know, right? See how he ends it. Yo, that joint was fire. Shout out to my guy, G McCray. Yeah, dude, you killed it again. 80s all day. Love the structure. Love how it really built up. Like, it started off super sparse, and then it just kind of exploded by the time you got to the hook, which is, you know, we love that. Got the sting ending in there. Structure's dope. You already know how I feel, G. Joint's ready. It's on the playlist. Submit that playlist and keep it up. Retro wave all day. Eddie Bars. It is not too late. Instructions in the description. David Hasselhoff. Where is David? David Hasselhoff. He would love this. If y'all listen, man, if y'all go back and listen to some Knight Rider, some classic Knight Rider episodes, you'll hear the sting ending. Even in Knight Rider, they were doing sting endings back in the 80s, so you know it works. It's effective. Super dope. All right, man, we flying through these joints. Flares. How you feeling, Flares? Man, I'm sorry, man. This, you know, Flares being so early in the stream, you just never know what to expect. Let's go. Y'all ready? All right, y'all. We're going to make this a tradition, right? This is what we're going to do. I want everybody to throw the flames in the chat when it's time for Flares to play his stuff. So drop the flames in the chat if y'all ready to hear what Flares has been working on. It's so appropriate. You have to use the flames emoji. So let's do it. Drop them in the chat. As soon as I start seeing flames, I'm gonna start playing Flares. How about that? Appreciate it, that boy Craig. Roy Spearman got the popcorn out. Let's go. Michael Connor, appreciate that upload. All right, I'm seeing the flames. Lee, yes, Lee, we did play your track, by the way. It was dope. Go back. This will be up once we finish streaming. You can go back and listen to the critique. But joint's ready. It's almost ready to go, just with a few tweaks. All right, y'all. I see the Flares. Let's go. Let's see what Flares has been up to. Flares drops an Ice Cube. Hilarious. For the newbies, I hope y'all ready. You never cease to amaze me, bro. Like this is insane. Again, so what, dude? This part right here, dead silence. It was dead silence. Like that was pretty dope. Cause you know how like if you stop the music in your DAW or whatever, like it rings out, but like the way he used silence in this particular trailer, I thought was super dope because it just dropped like it was nothing, and then it just came in crazy. Man, dude, that joint was crazy. Shout out to Flares. That was Flares. For those who didn't know, there's your introduction to Flares and who he is and what he does. Movie trailers, like legit movie trailers. It's ready. I don't think I need to say that. So yeah. Zay says not enough emoji. Strings sound so real. Are they? Yeah, like he has friends or something. I think last time you mentioned he has some friends that played strings. It's crazy. Super dope stuff. Movie theater ready. Absolutely. Agreed. Marvel Studios need this. I'm going to Flares University next semester. November James, my guy. Yo, that'd be insane, bro. Like, you're already super dope, and then you sit under the tutelage of Flares, man, I don't know what would happen. Yeah, super inspiring, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, like y'all got me about to be over here practicing trailers and stuff because this is insane. All right, y'all, let's go. Flares got us hyped up, man. Let's go. We got Shane Bennett or Benet Sheamus in the building with Grindstone. Let's go. I hear like a pickup truck commercial. Ford, Toyota. Yeah, man. Ford all day. Yo, that'll be crazy. Dodge, yep. That was a dope ending. I'm not mad at that. It was like the stutter sting, the sting, and then I'm waiting. I'm a sting again. Not mad at that. Yo, Sheamus, joint was dope, man. Definitely commercial ready. I can hear that. Like we were talking about trucks, Ford, Dodge, whoever makes pickup trucks, all of them. Super rock, gritty. Love it, man. Love the mix on the drums. Love the guitars. It was honestly, it probably was a little long for a commercial is only, it was only so long, probably like max 60 seconds. But I think it's dope, man. I definitely think it's sync ready. Keep it up. I will make more stuff like this. Probably I think the tempo was cool. Maybe a little bit faster, but not necessary. This is like nitpicking, but sometimes the commercial stuff is a little faster, but I liked it, man. I rock with it. I'm gonna give you the DJ for that. Love it, man. Shout out to Sheamus for that joint. Yeah, let's go. Is it strictly for instrumentals? It's instrumentals, full songs, whatever y'all want to submit. Roy, is that timestamp on the track's the actual time that was submitted today? So get the email on Tuesday and get it. So the Wednesday, you should get the email now. I used to send it out the day before. I used to send it out on Tuesdays, but now the emails are going to be going out Wednesday morning, so you'll get it Wednesday morning. Man, super dope. The car repair rebuild show. Yes. I can hear that on shows as well. So yeah, tons of potential for this joint, man. Tons of potential. Michael Connor says, I want to say it needs a little more instrumentation, but we got to leave room for dialogue. That's true. Leaving room for dialogue is definitely a must. And then with the guitars being so strong and prevalent and really carrying the track, I think it could get busy pretty quick if you try and add too much on top of that. But yeah, that one's definitely a vibe. Whereas, doesn't have to be a whole lot melodically, but you just get the vibe of built Ford tough. You know what I mean? My guy, Kel Keys, what's good, bro? First time submission yesterday, trying to be early. Was I out of order? You were out of order, Michael Anthony. No, so I explained it. Go back. You can watch the replay. I explained how the whole submission thing works so that you actually get played. Because if you submit too early, it won't make the playlist because we start with today's date. So You just go back. Let's keep it moving. I'm loving what I'm hearing so far. Y'all been on one, man. Y'all been in the labs working, and I love it. Wave vibrations. Let's check it out. Y'all not gonna stop. Oh, the kick is getting lost in the mix. Skip to the end. Yes. It's a bass solo at the end. Okay. Man, so with this one, I love the vibe, love the swing in the beat. When that bass came in, your kick definitely got lost. So what I would do is, and I mean, I'm not sure what the mix looks like, but I would turn the bass down a little bit, turn the kick up, because if you bring one up, you usually want to bring one down, and then use sidechain compression so that when your kick comes in, it compresses the bass a little bit to leave room for the kick, so you still feel the kick, and when the bass comes in, you don't lose the presence of that kick, because especially with a track like this, like you still want to feel that kick. So that's what I would do with that, balancing that bass and that kick. And then I think the mix could just be tweaked a little bit. The end of it would have to have a sting ending. It just kind of ended with like the bass just doing its thing. The bass was like, it's my time to shine, so we gonna end it with me. And then you kind of have with the crackle and kind of like the the analog warmth that's going on. Sometimes they can be picky about that stuff, especially if it's trailing off and it's in the end of the track. So that's just something to keep in mind. It doesn't sound bad when the track is playing, but when you got that moment of silence at the end, sometimes they don't like that. So keep that in mind. But I like the vibe of it. What do y'all think? Where could y'all hear something like that being used? I could hear it possibly on a commercial with some mixing tweaks, maybe some vocal pitch tweaks here and there. I'm not, for a track like this, I'm not looking for super pitch perfect vocals, but there were a couple spots where I was like, I probably would have cleaned that up a little bit. Sound like a break beat. Got that Raheem Devon joint vibe. If you super chat kind of line, mention the song you want played as well. Thank you, LW. Cool, smooth vibe. The kick sounds a little too behind the beat when the bass comes in, but dope vibe indeed. Yeah, man. Yeah, we want to feel that kick. The open of the beat, a commercial for sure. Cut scene on a dating show or something. Yeah, I can see that. The song, intimate scene. Yeah, so definitely has potential with a couple tweaks. Not mad at it. Keep it up. Appreciate you submitting that. KFTB and Billy Mercury. Super dope. We got a super chat from my guy Malcolm Sounds. Malcolm, let us know the name of that joint so we can play it. And we'll find it first, and then we can play it. Dope, man. Let's see what else we got. fashionably frantic. Matt Risco, what's up, Matt? Let's see what Matt's been working on. Upbeat, happy. That melody reminds me of something. Synth melody. Nice thing ending. This one, I'm not mad at it. Mix can be tweaked. Sound selection. Or maybe mixing. Not necessarily. Yeah, maybe just some mixing stuff, not necessarily sound selection. I'm not mad at it. It's like it's a fun, lighthearted joint. I love the structure, the sting ending. Yeah, it's kind of happy. It's kind of fun. I think it definitely has potential to be synced on some stuff. That boy Craig said back to school vibes. This is perfect for animation film opening like Sing and Zootopia. Indeed. Yo, they be having some fire songs. What was it? My kid was watching, was it Sing 2 or 3 or something? Love the love that stuff. Take on Me, the synth melody hook, very catchy. Yeah, super catchy. Kids commercials or kids show vibes. Yes, indeed. I hear that all day. It's fun, super fun and playful. With the synth, that's why it's like at first I was like sound selection, but I'm like, yeah, for like kid stuff that works very, very well. So yeah, I think you nailed that for that type of that type of vibe. Wes says very fun. Six Flags commercial type. Yo, Six Flags, man, it'd be kind of sketchy, man. I still ain't been to Six Flags here in Atlanta because it'd be too many breakdowns, man. I ain't trying to be stuck on nobody's roller coaster. So shout out to Cedar Point in Ohio. That's our theme park of choice. Even though some stuff has gone wrong there, but not as much as Six Flags, boy. It's crazy. Let's go. All right, we got my guy Malcolm Sounds. Let's see what Malcolm been cooking up. Appreciate the super chat, Phase P. We're gonna get to you next. All right, Made of Steel. Let's check it out. Let's go. Those stabs. That's it. Like how you pan the times. Need a real guitar or something that sounds super real. Okay. It's real interesting. Man, I'm trying to think. I wanted that to be a little stronger. I would have the guitar go up, dun, 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 and like, you know what I'm saying, like really escalate that joint. But I like it. Well done. That joint was fire, man. Like the arrangement and things like that, throwing those hit points in there is super dope. That would definitely help it stand out. Intro was dope. The guitar, man, find a better guitar sound or like a real guitarist or something like that. I think that would really, really drive it and take it to the next level. Cause it sounds like you're playing guitar on the keyboard, on some parts when you're doing like the runs and stuff like that. But other than that, man, that joint was dope, man. Like, shout out to you for keeping it, wrong sound. For keeping it interesting. Like arrangement. I love your arrangement because that joint did not get boring. It was something going on the whole time. So yeah, man, good work. Keep it up. Definitely placement ready. Those stabs, they love that stuff in sports. I can hear that in sports all day. Yeah. Apologies, Ms. Clint, but I realize that my beat is commercial TV. Can you skip mine when it comes? Yeah, no problem. No doubt. I will get a better guitar sound for sure. Yeah, man, that'll definitely help. Michael Anthony, appreciate that super chat. Audio Within is rocking with it. Herb is just like, whoa. Yeah, Shar, sports all day. So super dope. ESPN sports recap clip. Yeah, man. Like it's hard to ignore that could be used for sports. Learn the guitar, bro. You have the ear for it. Shout out to November James, man. Cause November, you play guitar, right? So yeah, man. Well, yeah, real guitar, and it's over with. Dope. All right. Let's see. Next up, we got my guy, Pierre Saddlebacks. Let's see what this Saddlebacks is about. Man, dude. Y'all sending in some super dope stuff. This is dope. Let me see if I can find Saddlebacks, though. All right. I'm not seeing it. Did you just submit it? We just played that. There it is. I got you, Pierre. Saddlebacks. Let's go.
Initiating the phase experience.
The elements are there. The mix just has to be there. And just some swapping out some sounds, developing it more. But like the melody and stuff like that, all of that stuff is there. Structure is there so far. Okay. See how you ended. Okay. Yeah, gotta have that sting ending. Yeah. Like I feel like it's there. Like the things are there. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's just Beefing up those drums, getting the drums a little bit thicker, especially like that clap and stuff like that. Did it have a kick or was it just the 808 in there? Yeah, getting a stronger kick to kind of balance that 808. Because the 808 is nice and bouncy, so having a stronger kick to come through, doing something, I don't know, maybe with some percussion, and then mix wise, just tighten up that mix, and I think you'll be on your way. So definitely keep it up, keep working on the mix, experiment, play around with different sounds, layering sounds if you have to, layer a couple kicks to get it where you need to go. Some claps with a snare or something to kind of thicken that up. Smack Attack from Waves, I think, is a dope plug-in for bringing out transients and different things like claps and kicks and stuff too. That can kind of help thicken things up a bit. And so yeah, man, super dope stuff. Definitely keep it up. Appreciate you submitting and appreciate the super chat too, FaZe, man. Super dope. I'm gonna use a technique for the kicks on 808. Yeah, man, try it out. That side chain compression. Super dope stuff. Market says club scene, walk in or through something slow and observant of the surroundings. It moves, develops, nice break. Yeah, yep. It has all the elements there. Clap needs tightening, I think. Agreed. Like the dissonance for sure. Calming shoe commercial. Yeah. Can you play music videos? No. So, the submission instructions are in the description. MP3, preferably. I think it may allow waves, but MP3 would be easiest. Super dope. Cut Loose. What's good, bro? Hope all is well. All right, man. Let's go. What? Let's see. I had another one. Michael Anthony. What's the name of the joint? Yeah, I can hear it on reality show. Like once you tighten up those things, it definitely has potential. And the Sting ending. Did I mention the Sting ending? I mentioned the Sting ending so many times. Sometimes I'm like, I think it and I thought I said it. Okay, Vindicator. Let's go right here. All right, y'all. This is Michael Anthony. I hear where you're going with this. So here I probably would have had the music kind of break down again a little bit. Sting endings there. If you can let that brass finish ringing out the rest of the way, I think that'll be good. So with this one, same thing as far as the mixing needs to be tightened up to really bring, because I hear what's going on, I hear the sounds, but then some of them are like tucked way down, need to be brought up. I think some compression on each of the tracks can help glue things together a little bit better. And then just some things to further develop the structure of the track. But again, this is like another, like the previous one, where you have all the things there. It's just kind of bringing them out and production mix wise, tightening things up, and then maybe a couple sound selection things. Some things you may even be able to take out of the track, so it doesn't start to sound too busy, and some different notes just kind of just not necessarily clashing because it's there, but it doesn't necessarily add anything in certain parts. It wasn't throughout the whole track. It was just certain parts. But love the energy, love the title, because I feel like the title kind of matches the vibe that you have with the track. Definitely think it has potential, something like this, with the dark tension hip hop vibes. So yeah, definitely keep it up. Love where you're headed with this. Keep working on the mixing, and yeah, man, keep knocking them out. Appreciate the super chat, and let's go. Man, y'all coming with the heat tonight. Marcus says it gives him a James Bond vibe, suspenseful video game intro. Is the same thing true for horn sounds as guitar, real horns? Sometimes, yes. Depending on how you're using them. Because there's some sounds, like no matter what, it's going to sound cheap. Prime example, a Casio keyboard. If you use a brass sound or string sound on a cheap Casio key, like the kind that has a speaker sitting on top, those kind of keyboards, it's going to sound cheap. No matter what kind of compressor you put on there, no matter what kind of EQ, it just doesn't matter. This joint's it's not going to sound as good as some Spitfire audio horns or some Native Instruments session horns or something like that. It just doesn't. So yeah, it depending on how it's used, sometimes you may be able to get away with some things. It just depends on the application, I feel like. But you want to get the best possible sound samples that you can, like sound libraries or whatever that you can afford, and just always continue to invest in better sounds, because that stuff, it makes a difference. And believe it or not, it makes your job as a producer, like putting sounds and tracks together, it makes your mixing easier. Because man, listen, so I've been on both sides of the spectrum. So I started with cheap stuff, the Casio keyboard. Literally, like every F key broke for whatever reason. It was crazy, but I had to super glue it. But the super glue didn't really hold the keys for a long time. I can get through at least 2 to 3 gigs without having to glue the F key back on. But it was a struggle. But I grinded and I stepped it up and got a motif, a Yamaha motif, and everything was just easier. Even on the production side, like mixing cheap sounds is hard. It's more work. Like you'll find yourself throwing more plugins on a cheap sound than if you just used a high quality sound from Omnisphere 2 or from Native Instruments. You will find yourself doing less work on the mix. It's the craziest thing. But yeah, something to keep in mind. Native, man, super dope stuff. Invest in sounds for sure, man. Like you can't go wrong. All right, where do we leave off? I'm completely lost because I didn't write. Let me see. We played Grindstone. We played Wave Vibration. We played Matt Risco. We're at LQ Studios. What time is it? Okay, we're good. Let's go. LQ Studios. Whatever you like.
You with a rigger for the night, just go ahead and cruise and ride. Go ahead and get drink on, smoke on, baby, do whatever the you like. This is one of them occasions when your man really ain't treating you right. So you hit up Walker to come over, do whatever the you like.
Here's the invitation to weekly camping, Malibu Lane to the Walker Mansion. In your wet dream, you can see the sex scene, can it be from the ceiling? Down come the sex swing. Best bring your best game, no I'm too much. My freak game 12 play, y'all say, get to poppin' that bouvet. Drop come do me, living room, bedroom, back to the jacuzzi. Make me wanna holler like Marvin Gaye. I throw a couple of dollars in on the pole she play, and I never will stress her. Got to respect her, the way she get on top and work it like an expert. Nah, I can't lie, my sex will perfect her. Ecstasy without the pill, it will bless her. Yeah, I'm so skilled by the hour you get burnt out. Skip the bullshit, I'm here to turn you out.
It was a clean version.
You know that,
and
baby.
It went unclean. they miss. Sometimes when you're creating clean versions, sometimes you miss a few words, man.
I'm here to turn you out. Woo! Real big.
I think this one is gonna be this is gonna be like a specific request for music this style, and it kind of has this, you know, these West Coast synths in there.
Imani Walker, man.
I think the EQ on the vocals is a little harsh on the high end. And the way it ends, it's pretty long too for TV and film. Like, you know, it's almost 4 minutes. So something that long, you probably definitely want a version that's cut down, because you just don't need that long of a track in TV and film. Or a commercial is even shorter, like way shorter. But I'm not mad. Like, the production was solid. The production was solid. The lyricists, like, you could tell, like, the delivery was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, the delivery was dope. It didn't sound like they're sitting there, like, you know what I'm saying, like reading the lyrics that they just wrote. You know, he has some energy, man. So I rock with that. LW says the instrumental would definitely work on some movie and shows for sure. Yeah, I could definitely hear that in some movies, some scenes, like some action movies for sure. No doubt. So yeah. All right, keep it up, man. Appreciate you submitting that, LQ Studios. Keep it up. What's next? Crazy World. My senses lay dormant. Sound like this may be a little deep. Let's check it out. Kind of ambient. It's a lot going on this one. Like, sonically, like the sounds, it sounds like it's like crash, like it's like a crashing kick or something. It's like it's just low end, but it sounds like something's kind of crashing or hitting in the background. But I would kind of, I don't know, I would tone it down a little bit with the sound effects, the vocal effects and things like that for TV. And just keep it more so instrumental, unless they're specifically asking you to throw that kind of stuff in there. Because like the scream and stuff like that, like you got to think, if they're placing this in a show or a movie, and you got a random scream in there, and like you have a scene where like a family sitting at the dinner table eating, or somebody's, you know, it's a group of friends walking at night or something like that. And the movie's not like a scary movie, and you just hear a random scream. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? In some scenes. So I would definitely be careful using sounds like that in your instrumental tracks, unless they're, you know, like literally asking for that stuff. But this one mix would need work, and then sound selection and just some sounds and melodies are just kind of clashing. But I like where you're headed as far as kind of like this ambient tension kind of vibe. There's a place for ambient music. Actually, I was just working on some stuff. It was kind of like ambient. It's kind of like more tension, but some ambience in there. But yeah, keep it up. I'm not entirely mad at it. Just be mindful of those sounds. Keep working on the mix and things like that, and keep it up. Let's see. Let's take one more, man, and then we gonna shut it down. All right, this one's Gotta Make Up My Mind by Dayline. Let's go. I would take the drums out. Like the marching snare. I'll take the marching snare out. It is. That is Sunday morning talk music. Turn with me to Leviticus. Leviticus chapter 2, verse 17. Shirley, read it for us. What does it say? So, with a track like this, I would take because you can obviously play keys. You can play piano. That's your strong suit. I would turn the pads / strings down. Let the piano kind of stand out a little bit more, and I would keep it like a piano. Because in TV and film, like, you know, this could go for hopeful, ambient, hopeful music. Elder voice vibe. But I would take the snares out, keep it piano, strings, and just let it be kind of like a hopeful track, because the melodies there is nice chord progressions and things like that, and then just create like an album of that kind of stuff, and then try pitching that for TV and film, and then, you know, possibly even some stock music sites, stuff like that could do well on as well. So shout out to Dayline for submitting that. Got to make up my mind. Hopefully you made up your mind and you got through whatever you was trying to get through to make up your mind to make a decision, and you made the right decision. Let's go. Yo, man, y'all came through with some fire music tonight. LW got the numbers in. So we got MVP Flares, of course. I mean, he came in strong today. Number 1, we got Malcolm, or top 5. Number 1 in the top 5, Malcolm Sounds. Number 2, Sheamus. Number 3, David Love, the super early submission, 4:44 a.m. Number 4, G McCray, and number 5, LQ Studios. Nice. So super dope, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody submitting. Face P says that piano was nice by itself for sure. Yeah, for sure. Like, the piano can stand on its own, like, for sure. So super dope, man. Shout out to everybody who came, everybody who submitted, commented, super appreciated. If you do not know where to start, how to get your music placed in TV and film, there is a free guide that I'm going to give you tonight. It's my 6-step guide, the 6 steps to getting TV placements, and it also includes the top mistakes to avoid when you're trying to pitch your music and get your music placed in TV and film. So make sure you download that for free. Just go to clintproductions.com/6steps. Download the free guide, and that's going to put you on my email list if you're not already on my email list, so that when I send that email out Wednesday morning for the next music review, you can be the first to submit. You probably won't be as early as David Love, but you'll be the first to submit. And that's it, man. I'm out. Y'all have a good rest of the week, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.